live. So this is going to be a very brief message, but it should capture what we're trying to do. Okay. So our goal, our target property is stylish, 4-bedroom, Cibolo stay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to guest experience. I'm sorry. We're going to go to properties, and we're going to open up a property that's already existing. So we're going to go to Roxborough. We're going to go to details. I take that back. We're not going to go to details. We're going to go back to, okay, we're going to go to guest experience. Right. Okay. We're going to go to guest experience, and then we're going to go to, we're going to go through messaging rules. Messaging rules. All right. It looks, we'll open up another tab. It should look differently than it does. And I'm not sure why it's not opening the way I want it to open. So let's go here. Okay. Guest experience. Messaging rules. That's how I should look. Okay. Should go messaging rules. Okay. So our first messaging rule, so we're going to have before the booking, before check-in, staying, and after check-out. Okay. So let's start with before the booking. All right. So I have a before booking inquiry for every one of my properties. So I'm going to create a new one for Cibolo. Okay. So let's do that right now. All right. All right. Properties. All right. Let's go to Cibolo. Okay. Let's go guest experience. Okay. So here's what we have so far. So far, so good. So all of these messages are linked to Cibolo. All right, so I want to personalize them. And okay, so all right. So new booking inquiry for Cibolo. That's what we're going to do. New booking inquiry for Cibolo. Okay, it's not there. So what we're going to do is we're going to create it. So how do we create it? I'm going to say, here's my template. I'm going to copy it. So it's now copied. I'm going to put, what we're going to name it. We're going to name it stylish 4-bedroom Cibolo. So that's what we're going to name it. All right. So we go here, go to my listings. There it is. Go to my name. I'm just going to copy and paste the name. That's there. Come here. Okay. So that's done. Okay. So now I want to make sure I attach the message. All right. And the message says, hi, so-and-so guest. Thank you for your inquiry. Please note this is an automated message. Okay. Reservation date is indeed from this check-in to check-out. Although this listing type is available, For requests, you would be advised to book quickly. Okay, so now here I am looking to replace this Cutler stuff with this Cibolo stuff. And I think I actually did this with Chris earlier on, so I could do this video. So why is my keyboard dark? I may have to turn on the light. I don't see a single thing. Okay, so I'm looking for Cibolo local attractions. Did I not create it? There it is. Yep. All right, so I'm looking for local attractions. There it is. So I'm swapping this out. All right. All right. And now I need my bedroom layout. So the bedroom layout at 147 Cibolo is there. Okay. So that's there. So we have 5 local attractions, 6 bedroom layout, 7 early and late check-in, 8 luggage, and a reminder if there is a pet, there is a pet fee. Okay. And I believe the only thing I need to do now is connect that to the right property. Okay. So it's connected to all of the pertinent hosts. And I need to connect it to the right property. And then that message will be ready to go live. So disconnected from there, connected to right. So that's connected to the right property. So now I can hit go live. So now it is live. Okay, pretty good. All right, so we got 1 message down, more to go. So if I refresh that, I should now see new booking inquiry. Very good. So that was successful. All right, so let's go back to the next thing that should happen. All right. All right. So after we do a new booking inquiry, I'll turn that on. All right. After we do new booking inquiry, the next thing that should happen before the booking is we should have 1 new approval. Okay, new approval. So we open up that. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a copy of this as well. All right. Make a copy of this. So I'm going to hit copy. All right. I'm going to copy and paste the name like I did before. I think, yeah, I probably should have done the address. We'll do the address moving forward. Okay. All right. So pre-approval, there's the address. Turn the message on. Okay, let's make sure we customize it. Again, this is this is an automated message to confirm you've been approved. The approved reservations are from these dates. If you need additional information, please don't hesitate. We typically reserve our space for out-of-town visitors, for out-of-town travelers or visitors to the area. I looking forward to your response. So again, this is an automated message that will go out and it will come behind it and personalize it. Okay. So these are on all the platforms: Airbnb, VRBO, Booking.com, Direct, and Manual. And the only folks that need to be on here is okay, Chris and myself. Okay. That looks good. Host. Okay. That, that looks okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's good. All right. Moving forward. What's the next thing that needs to be done? All right. That's safe. All right. Let me disconnect this, all the other properties except for this property. Okay. All right. I'm going to hit save. All right. All right. So let's go back to this text thread. I'm going to hit. So this is everything under 147. I'm going to hit upgrade, and I should see a new text thread. Okay. So I see this. So this is where I need to have this. I'm just going to delete. I don't need that anymore. I shouldn't need that. Hmm. Why is that there again? I don't remember. I'm just going to turn, I think I'm just going to turn it off for right now. So instead of me deleting it, I'm just going to turn it off. Okay. Hit backspace. Okay. I don't know why I did backspace. So, okay. So I got message 1.0, message 1.1. Now message 1.2, request to book. So let's open that up. New request to book. So thank you for your interest in booking. I received your request. The total price is, please note this is an automated message. Please note that, okay, looks like I just keep this pretty generic and I don't personalize it. Let me see why I personalize the other ones. Um, so hold on. Which number? I'm 1.2. So I also number them, guys, so I know what happens in what sequence. So yeah, okay. So 1.2 is just generic, and 1.3 is generic too, and 1.4 is generic too. Okay. So those are just canned messages. We'll go through them so that you guys know what they are. Okay. So all right, let's go back to my so so if there's a payment issue, if the payment doesn't go through, this generic message goes out. To complete the process, please contact blah 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 platform at Airbnb or VRBO and to get the payment squared away. Okay. So that's what 1.3 stands says. So 1.4 is for again, I'm doing before booking. Expired pre-approval. So say we pre-approve somebody and they do nothing with the message, we send out this generic message that says, I hope the message finds you well. I see that my earlier pre-approval has expired. If you are still interested, please let us know. So as a canned message, we don't personalize that. Okay, we'll go back. Okay, so 1.0 through 1.4 is all of the messages before booking. All right, so let's go to this text stack. And for this property, all right, these are all the messages that we should see in the pre-booking. All right. Okay. All right. So let's build. And I actually have some other messages, reply to commonly asked questions. We'll talk about that last. Okay. So now let's get into the next session. So the messages before the booking are there. Now we got to have the messages before the check-in. Okay, so we got 2.0 through 2.4. So let's go through each one of them. All right, 2.0. All right. Hello, so-and-so. Thanks for booking. Here's the reservation dates. Here's the local attractions. Here's the bedroom layouts. Okay. So this is very similar to what we did earlier, but we're just going to save this. We're going to call this, copy it. We're going to give it another name. We're going to call it 147 Brooks View. We're going to come here. We're going to call it, all right, we're going to turn this on, 2.0, and then we're going to customize this out. All right. Local attractions is what I'm looking for. There it is, local attraction. And another video, I'll probably teach you how I built that out. All right, I got to get rid of this old property. Oh, interesting. Why doesn't it want to delete? I guess I'm deleting everything, starting over again. Okay. Local attractions is what I'm looking for. Boom. Okay. Now I'm going to add bedroom layout next. And I guess I should have showed you guys a preview button, but I wasn't thinking about it. I can do that next. So bedroom layout goes here. Okay. All right. So what does this look like in a preview? So preview message might look like this. So I'll just pull up this person here. So there's a previous guest, Tyler. Thanks for booking. Here's the reservation dates. You requested 4 people, 5 nights. Here's the parking. All right, at this property, here's the local attractions. So everything that we built in Airbnb gets pulled over here. Here's the attractions, and here's the bedroom layout. 4 bedrooms. Each bedroom include the following: bedding, TV, central air, bed lettings, clothes storage, and this is the configuration of bathroom. All right, downstairs bathroom. I think this is wrong. I think there's 2 bathrooms downstairs. Um, so I'm gonna have to double check that. So that's what the preview button looks like. Okay. All right. So 2.0 message is done. Let's go back to our tech stack. So now we got to go to 2.1. All right. Let's make sure that's over here now. So 2.0 should be added to this message thread. Let's see, 2.0. Oh, okay, I don't see it. So it means I didn't attach it to this property. So let me go back. So 2.0 is not attached to this property. So that's a problem. And surprised why it looks that way. So let me get rid of all of this and start over again. The layout looks weird. Okay, bedroom layout. Okay, so that's there. And so why didn't it connect to the property? Because I didn't connect it. Okay, so let's do that. So connect that to the property. Okay, that looks all good. Okay, Let's go back up here. Hit refresh. It's there. It's connected to the right house. So I should see it over here under this text under 2.0. It should pop in there. There it is now. 2.0 is there. All right. Go back to my master list. Go backwards. So now I got 2.0. I need 2.1. So again, these are before check-in. All right. 2.1. All right. This is the damage plan reminder message. Okay. For those who aren't familiar with our damage plan, it should say just a reminder about damage protection. It's a requirement for booking and needs to be taken care of. Just follow the link and you will see the purchase virtual store. Please let us know if you have any questions, upsell. Okay, so that link will take them to our virtual store. I will talk about the virtual store through Hostco in another video, but I'm not going to do it here. Okay, so I am going to make a copy of this. Going to correct the right property. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to connect the property down here. And I'm just rinsing and repeating, guys, rinsing and repeating. It's not super, once you build the stack to connect new properties, it's not that hard. Okay, come over here from the master to subject property, hit. So I should see 2.1 there. Beautiful. All right, we're building it. All right, now we go from 2.1 to 2.2. So what is 2.2? 2.2 is our message that goes out 1 week before check-in, 7 days before check-in. And I think I made this real generic, so I don't think I need to specialize it. Yeah, I did make it generic. All right, so cool. I just need to connect this property, and I believe it already is. Perfect. Okay. All right. So 2.2 should be already over there. Let's double check. Where's 2.2? And I used a number system just to make sure I didn't forget anything. Yep. So 2.2 is there 1 week before the check-in. Okay, so we're going to go from 2.2 to 2.3. 2.3 should say check-in instructions. And it goes out 4 hours before the check-in. All right, so let's copy that. Let's make a copy of it. Here's a copy. All right, let me label it correctly. Let me turn the message on. Let's look at the actual message. Okay, so here, I need to customize this with the right address. Okay, and because we're using smart locks, I don't actually need to include the door codes. So, and the Wi-Fi. Okay, so let me get rid of the door codes. Message. I'm going to put this address. All right. I am going to say use the last 4 of your mobile to open the door because that's how we have set up the smart locks. All right. The Wi-Fi and the password has already been uploaded to the system. And you may be wondering, how do we do that? I go here and I go to details. Under details is when I load the Wi-Fi stuff. And actually, I'm talking about it, but did I actually do it? All right. So this is how we add more pictures, by the way. Nope. All right. Give me a minute so I can pull the Wi-Fi name over. Oh, actually, it's done. Chris has already done it. All right. And these are all the amenities. Okay. Cool stuff. So details, let's go back to our guest experience. All right. And so our messaging. All right. Where did I leave off? I left off at 2.3, 2.3. All right. And this is a generic message. It pretty much goes out. The only thing that we're changing is the address. What else are we changing? The information about the pets and recycling. I might need to update that because I think the recycling goes out on a Friday. The trash recycle bins are at the rear of the property of the home. They should be taken out. And then I put this in the ChatGPT because I want it to be right, but I'm super conscious about this video being short. And garbage goes out Friday, Thursday night. And brought back Friday evening. All right. So I don't like how it is read, so I am going to use my paid assistance ChatGPT to make it better. So how I do that is I'm just going to just do a quick screenshot here. Screenshot this. Um, all right. Save it to my hard drive. The screenshot that's saved over to ChatGPT. So I actually have a tab that says optimization, listing optimization. So I'm going to open that up, listing optimization, if I can find it quickly. Or I'll just search for it, listing, and it should pop up. Or not. Try to keep all my messages kind of grouped by subject because it makes my messaging a little bit more cohesive. I know I have a tab that said listing optimization. Where is it? I haven't done listing optimization in a while. That's why it's at the bottom. Okay. All right. I may just open up a new tab if I can't find it. Just put it here. All right. So I'm gonna upload that image. Upload that image. And I'm gonna say, hey, ChatGPT, please rewrite for clarity to promote a positive guest experience. Use the uploaded image. And I'm hit send. And it's going to just rewrite it for me, and I'm going to copy it. All right. Garbage and recycle. Thanks for helping us keep the house tidy. The trash and recycle bins are located at the rear of the house. Pickup is on Friday morning, so that includes Thursday night. Please set out the bins at the curb Thursday evening after collection. So we'll work with that. So I'll simply copy that and put it in my text message. All right. And guys, I am not super creative at all. I just rinse and repeat. Okay. So Make sure this is connected to the right property. Here it is. All right. Make sure I turn it on. Check-in instructions are now complete. 4 to 10 o'clock. Some people do a 3 o'clock check-in. When we started scaling up, we did 3 o'clock, but then we had so many properties, our cleaners couldn't get to them. So we pushed it back to 4. And we just never, we never looked back. So if they need to do early check-in, normally that's an upsell that we can get into later. But let me go to make sure this is there. 2-3 should now be there. And I'm going to be ending this video in like 5 minutes because this is much longer than I wanted it to be. So 2-3 is there, guys. 2-3. Now let's get 2-4. All right. Again, these is before check-in. These are all conversations before the check-in. All right. Are we good? All right. There is no 2-4. All right. So now check-ins. So messages during the stay. Messages during the stay. That's where we are now. All right. So we have first warning. And we have checkout instructions. And I think they're all pretty generic. I don't think I've customized any of those. So like literally one size fits all. First morning. Yep. Pretty vanilla. So what that looks like, hit preview so you guys can see it. All right. Yeah. Take a look at that. All right. So, oh, yeah. Okay. So this is important. I am going to have to customize this. Why? Because this is in another area of the world. So I am going to solicit ChatGPT. And here's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to use this as my template. Copy that. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to have this conversation here. ChatGPT, using the information below as my template, I would like you to create a message the day after for good spaces for my guests to eat lunch and dinner at based on the address below. Please search the web for places that are within a 10-minute drive to the address I place below. Okay. So here's the address. Copy and paste that in a minute. And here's the template. Paste the template. Let's paste the address and let ChatGPT do its thing. There's the address. Let's see what we get back. You ready?
I'm hungry.
You hungry?
I had breakfast. I'm like waiting.
You waiting for me to finish this video?
Almost overcooking food.
5 minutes and I'll be done with the video. I'm almost done. My wife is ready for me to end this doggone video. So guys, I may not finish it in front of you real time. All right, but you guys got a lot of really good training here. Let's play the message. You guys tell me what you think. Here you go.
Got it. I made a friendly day after message for Adrian that recommends local lunch and dinner spots near 147 Brookview, Cibolo, TX 78108. I picked places in downtown Cibolo and nearby that are a short drive from the house. I also included a quick line about the coffee bar like your template. You can copy paste this into your guest message system. Hi there, Adrian. We hope you're settling in and enjoying the space, and that the coffee bar is hitting the spot this morning. If you need anything at all, send us a message. We're happy to help. If you're thinking about going out for lunch or dinner today, here are a few local favorites, all a short drive from your house at 147 Brookview in Cibolo. Realtor The Rooted Fork, 201 N Main Street, Cibolo, TX. A cozy local spot for breakfast and lunch with creative comfort food and a nice patio. Great for casual daytime meals. TheRootedForkCibolo.com. Mako's on the Creek, 169 Buffalo Pulse, Cibolo, TX. A locally loved restaurant on Cibolo Creek with scratch-made dishes and a relaxed patio. Perfect for a nicer lunch or dinner. MakosTX.com, Kindling, Texas Kitchen, 209 in Main Street, Cibolo, TX. A slightly more elevated option with thoughtful seasonal plates. A good pick if you want something special for dinner. Southern Living Ray Harmon's Barbecue, 102 S Main Street, Cibolo. TX if you're in the mood for classic Texas barbecue, brisket, ribs, sides. This is a local favorite on Main Street. Southern Living Old Main Ice House, 110 N Main Street, Cibolo, TX. Casual hangout with an outdoor yard, rotating food trucks, and a friendly vibe. Great for families or a relaxed dinner. Southern Living. All of these are nearby and usually a short, under 10-minute drive from the house. If you'd like, I can send map links or turn-by-turn directions for any of these places. Make a quick call to check whether they accept walk-ins or if you should reserve. Enjoy bon appetit and abundant blessings. Drite Signature Stays LLC Real Relief Properties /realrelief.hospitable.rental/ Want me to add hours or menu highlights for any of these spots? Or paste map links directly into the message for your guests?
Hey, ChatGPT, you have done your thing, and we are going to end this video. So those are the locations that we came up with. And bon appetit. And there we have it. All right, guys. Hope you have fun. Follow me in this quick video. This is now live 2, first morning after the stay. Hope this was helpful. Peace.